We begin today's program by paying tribute to all workers, retirees, nurses, and all hard-working segments of Iran who continue to stand firm on their rightful dues in every corner of the country. In Isfahan, steel and mining retirees unmasked the crimes hidden behind the religious facade of the oppressive mullahs. In their large march, holding placards, they voiced their demands. In Tehran, retirees voiced their protest in a gathering in front of the regime's labor and social security organization. They carried placards that read, "From the mine to the port, workers are killed."
بازنشسته بیدار است از وعده ها بیزار است بازنشسته بیدار است از وعده ها بیزار است با حق خود نگیریم از خود نمی نشینیم با حق خود نگیریم از خود نمی نشینیم.
Kermanshah also witnessed a large presence of retirees in front of the city's Social Security office on May 11th. In their protest gathering, they reiterated their grievances and demanded the release of imprisoned workers, teachers, and protesters. Shush witnessed the presence of retirees in front of the regime's governorate building, holding handwritten placard expressing their rightful demands for better living conditions. Ahvaz also witnessed a march by retirees. In their protest march, they carried a handwritten placard that read, "Long live the unity of workers and teachers." On May 11th and May 12th, dump truck owners in Gilan province went on strike and gathered in front of a gas station for the second and third consecutive days, protesting low fares and their difficult living conditions.
جلوی کمبینزین رستم آباد به خاطر نبود سمت کرایه اضافه توناژ و یه جورایی میشه گفت مدیران بیکفایت که هیچ سیفی وجود نداره. توناژ بالا، آسفالت‌ها همه داغون، راهداری هم رسیدگی نمیکنه.
On Monday, May 12th, a group of hard-working drivers of imported trucks gathered in front of the regime's Ministry of Industry, Mine and Trade building in Tehran to protest the non-release of their vehicles from customs. Kashan also witnessed a strike and gathering of dump truck drivers on Wednesday, May 14th, protesting the situation with diesel distribution. Bakers in Andimeshk raised their protest by gathering in front of the regime's governorate building in the city on Sunday, May 11th.
21/2404 نانوایداران اندیمشک در فرمانداری برای مطالبات کاریشون.
In Arak, bakers also voiced their protest against their living conditions and hardships by gathering in front of the regime's provincial governor's office in the city. In Rasht, bakers gathered in front of the regime's provincial governor's office in the city, demanding that their livelihood and occupational problems be addressed. On Saturday, May 10th, emergency medical staff in Gilan gathered to protest injustice in payments and the livelihood and occupational problems of emergency workers. On Monday, May 12th, Tabriz also witnessed a gathering of Tabriz University health sector employees in front of the university building, protesting discrimination in the reduction of working hours and the implementation of a two-day weekend. On the same day, health center employees in Zanjan held a protest gathering in the courtyard of the city's University of Medical Sciences, protesting their living and occupational conditions. Medical sciences students in Shiraz also went on strike on Saturday, May 10th, protesting the poor quality of food and the welfare conditions of students, and placed their university food trays outside. On Tuesday, May 13th, the regime's repressive forces attacked people who had gathered to protest the destruction of their property and homes in Bandar Kolahi, southern Iran. Security forces attacked protesters by firing tear gas, live ammunition, and pellet rounds. In this crime, dozens of people, including several children, were injured. The repressive forces, fully equipped with loaders, excavators, tear gas, and pellet and combat weapons, raided residential areas and proceeded to destroy and set fire to the property of defenseless people. On Tuesday, May 13th, coinciding with the 68th week of the No to Execution Tuesdays campaign, and along with the strike of resistant prisoners in 41 prisons across the country, a group of families of political prisoners on death row in Tehran held a protest gathering against the unjust execution sentences. They held pictures of political prisoners on death row. In continuation of the No to Execution campaign, a number of families gathered at the grave of Mohsen Shikari, a martyr of the 2022 uprising in Behesht-e-Zahra Cemetery in Tehran. They held a banner that read, "We support the No to Execution Tuesdays strike by prisoners, No to Execution," declaring their support for this campaign.
نمیگیم به اعدام قسم به خون یاران شهیدان 401 402 قسم میخوریم تا آخر پای جان وای میسیم تا عاملان اعدام از بین بره. گفتیم جان دوباره این پسر منم باش این شهید بیگناهی هست پسر منم بیگناه ولی تو دیگه خیلی بیگناهی دوباره پسرم.
A group of applicants for the National Housing Project in Hamadan gathered to protest 5 years of uncertainty and inaction by regime officials and the non-delivery of even a single housing unit. Ahvaz also witnessed a protest gathering by water supply workers of the province's water and wastewater company in front of the regime's provincial governor's office in the city on Sunday, May 11th. The protesters demanded the payment of their 3 months of overdue salaries and the resolution of their livelihood and occupational problems. A large number of landowners from Zaytun town in Tehran also raised their voices in protest by gathering in Pasteur Square, protesting the prevention of construction in this town. Kasvan also witnessed the presence of registrants for the national housing movement on Wednesday, May 14th, who voiced their protest against the non-delivery of housing and the increased prices of homes for which money had previously been collected from the meager savings of the applicants. We hope that in this program, we have been able to reflect parts of the Iranian people's protests against the regime's corruption and tyranny. Until next time.
Follow the People's Mujahideen Organization of Iran on YouTube, Facebook, X, and our website.